It's your boy Nanguna in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode where, ladies and gentlemen, some really beautiful news, some awesome news, and a little bit of haywire news from Arsenal is actually coming out. So stay tuned for more, and make sure you subscribe if you seek daily Arsenal content, and best place to be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so much of a great news about Joe Willock, and Arsenal are searching for a defender. They're looking for a new defender, and finally, Martin Odegaard price tag that Arsenal have made a bid of has been revealed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal's plans to sign Martin Odegaard has hit a stumbling block, but there is a chance. But Arsenal have actually valued Martin Odegaard at a particular price tag. I will be revealing that. So the first news that we got here is that Arsenal and West Ham are considering a transfer bid for Fulham loanee from Olympique Lyon, Joachim Andersen. The Gunners have yet to agree a new deal with David Luiz, who is out of contract at the end of the season, and are studying their options for a replacement central defender. Andersen has impressed at Fulham despite their struggles during his loan from Olympique Lyon. Well, talking more about the situation, well, Miller have reported that Arsenal and West Ham are eyeing a summer move for Joachim Andersen. Lyon's financial situation has been hit by the pandemic and are expected to cash in on him. The player is keen to stay in the Premier League. Fulham would love to keep the £20 million rated defender, but with relegation likely, they know there's a very little chance of that happening. So, with that being the case, tough to keep Joachim Andersen. Fulham fans won't be liking it one bit. So, moving on, so it looks like Arsenal have Dani Ceballos on loan from Real Madrid. But according to Mark Irvine, who's opened up about Martin Odegaard's chances to sign a permanent deal at Arsenal, hangs by a thread, because Arsenal have Dani Ceballos on loan but are not expected to push for a permanent deal for him. Arsenal paid out a £1.8 million loan fee for Odegaard in Jan and are hoping to agree a permanent deal in the region of £25 million. But now they fear the asking price is set to soar high beyond their price range for a player who cost Real $3 million when he signed from Stromsgodset in 2015. So what is the reality? Why exactly would that be? Well, here's the reality about that, because according to Mark Irvine, Arsenal are worried that they could lose Martin Odegaard as a result of withdrawing from the Super League. Florentino Perez is furious with the 6 English clubs who withdrew and is in no mood to grant any favours to any teams he feels that have betrayed him. Arsenal have actually paid out whatever they are, but now they're really are scared if Arsenal won't be making able to sign that Martin Odegaard deal. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys really feel about the whole Martin Odegaard situation to Arsenal? Will that materialize? I think so it will be. So, moving on, so ladies and gentlemen, he's done it again. Joe Willock against Liverpool at Anfield. Looks like he loves scoring at Anfield. At the 90th minute scored the equaliser. Liverpool were trying to beat Newcastle, but again, the injury time winner from Joe Willock sealed the deal. And they also tweeted out, he's done it again. Joe Willock has done it again. Even so much so that Isaac Hayden tweets out that he's done it again. @ Joe Willock. Love it, lads. Isaac Hayden, whatever that is. With the last kick of the game, Joe Willock grabbed a massive goal for the Magpies, actually wanting to fight the relegation. And this is the massive points that they could steal from a team that was actually trying to get back into the Champions League, or rather any European football status. Also, let's talk about something else. So Thierry Henry has opened up about certain things at Arsenal that is going around. He says, "This club belongs to the fans. I love the club and I will support the club until I die. But I do not recognize my club, and what happened just now, with them trying to join a league that would have been closed, makes no sense to me. I've never talked before, but what happened recently made me realize, fans, this is your club. It is your club, and I'm an Arsenal fan too. I'm proud of what the fans achieved. Not just Arsenal fans, all the fans. The result was a victory for football. A lot of time I used to hear my second team, if I had to pick one, is Arsenal, because of the history, culture, class, the family. But I don't hear or see that anymore, and it pains me. We need to get that image back. We need our identity back." So Thierry Henry is definitely wanting that identity back. Will he get, or rather will he actually get the thing done? Only time will tell, but I love to see our legend speaking about Arsenal. Another legend comes out and speaks about the Kroenke out protest. Of course, he's already said whatever he wanted to say. He's already said a lot of things, to be fair. But here's the thing. So Ian Wright on the Kroenke out protest says, I stand with them, the fans. I made it clear the other day what I think about the owner. I think they're right to be there. The fans have every right to be out there saying what they are saying. KSC are not fit to run the club. Not fit to own the club. Pretty goddamn strong statements from the one, the only Ian Wright. Will he? Will the tide turn towards Arsenal? That is the talk of the town. Let's see. We have to believe in whatever is going to come at us. So, Mikel Arteta knows what is wrong at Arsenal. Mikel Arteta knows where exactly what went wrong during the Premier League games that they have actually dropped points from, surprisingly from a winning situation, or probably from a situation where they were actually won games, or they were about to win games, or they were dominating, but somehow things did not work. Things did not turn their way. So it looks like he has an explanation to the lost 5 points. He says, to explain how we lost 5 points with the way we have performed in those 2 games against Fulham and Everton, and what the opponent has earned is pretty incredible to describe. Well, Ian Wright also opened up about the mistakes that Arsenal have done and whatever the things that is actually come up with. So this is what Ian Wright had to say. He says, talking about the Dani Ceballos' penalty, he says, for me it wasn't a penalty. It's not something I like to see. Ceballos is often guilty of this kind of thing. There's nowhere near enough contact for him to go down the way he goes down. It's horrible to see. It is nothing. So Ian Wright also opened up about Leno's howler. He says, it does seem very amateurish, and I think that comes down to concentration. He does have spells where he's very, very good, but I've seen him rush out, get sent off, give away penalties. He has these moments. It's poor goalkeeping. Not the kind of words that you'd want to hear, but anyways. Also, here's what Arsene Wenger had to say about the Super League. His final words on the final nail in the coffin of the Super League. He says, it was born dead. From the start, I couldn't believe it would work. The most surprising in all that was the English behavior. Everybody dreams of destroying the Premier League in Europe. In England, we do it ourselves. Papa Wenger killing it again. So, L'Equipe say Paris Saint-Germain are looking for a new right back with Hector Bellerin and Serge Aurier mentioned as possible targets. Well, with what we know about Mauricio Pochettino, it is pretty much clear that I would want to think about only one person to go out. Is please come and get Hector Bellerin, please. Just do it. Just please do it. Just take it. Whew. Moving on, so Arsenal are looking for a new defender, as we spoke about. Joachim Andersen talked about. Arsenal and Ajax are monitoring Santos' Kaiki. The club has 70% of the defender's rights, while Europeans seek information about the defender with a fine of 70 million euros and considered a phenomenon internally. Arsenal from England and Ajax from the Netherlands monitor defender Kaiki from Santos. European clubs sought the information about the 17-year-old defender through scouts. So far, the posture is one of observation, and Pixie discards having received a proposal. Now, Santos has 70% of Kaiki's economic rights, whose international severance fine is 70 million euros. That is a price tag that you'd want to see him. 70 million euros is the release clause in a contract valid until November 2023. In the football market, Kaiki is seen as a potential player for values above the 10 million euros. He has passages for the base Brazilian team. Within Santos, Kaiki is seen as a phenomenon and a player with a future to play for a big European club. Anyway, Kaiki is 17 years old, completed in January, and therefore cannot leave Santos until he turns 18. This season, the defender played 8 games and scored a goal for the team led by coach Ariel Holan. The defender is praised for his personality and quality in the past. So that is what he should be bought for, and that is exactly what Arsenal and Ajax are looking in him. Let's see if that's going to be the consequences of Arsenal not giving chances to William Saliba. Will they or will they not? Only time will tell. So moving on. So congratulations to Granit Xhaka and his wife Leonita on the newborn baby girl Lanea this morning. So on Instagram, Granit Xhaka shared the image with the caption, "I no longer just have one beautiful princess. Now I have two." Lanea Xhaka 24 for 2021. Oh, and with a heart emoji. Much love to Granit Xhaka for this beautiful, beautiful news. Unbelievable. That is superb, supreme. Unbelievable. Love it. Love to see it. Congratulations, bro. And I hope her wealth and every goddamn thing that she deserves in this life. So moving on. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers and bye-bye.